Friends, in lesson number 6, bar graph. Inside it, today we will see how to read the graph. So first of all, we will see here it is one graph, and as I told you yesterday, this is x-axis, this is x-axis, okay, and this is y-axis. This is y-axis, okay, and the information which is provided here downside, it is the name of vehicles, and which vehicles are here: bicycle, motorcycle, rickshaws, bullock cart, means these are the name of vehicles. On y-axis here given number of vehicles, means how many vehicles are there, means how many bicycles, means this bar graph shows, this bar graph shows this bar graph show first one, okay, this bar graph shows the number of bicycles, okay, number of bicycle. Then this second bar graph, this bar, it is like a rectangle and it is like a bar, so this graph is called as a bar graph. Now these are the motorcycles, this is the number of motorcycles. Here it is rickshaws and here it is bullock carts. So number of vehicles are given here in this picture, in this graph, and here upside scale is written. That is very important, scale. So that scale is depend on you. You have to take as per your convenience this scale. So scale always we are taking on y-axis. It is, if you see here, the number of vehicles where I wrote it here, where it is given on y-axis. This is axis y, and this is numbers are given here. And how much it is taken? 1 unit is equal to 5 vehicles. Now what is the meaning of 1 unit? The 1 unit means the distance between two dark lines, okay. So this is 1 unit, that is also 1 unit, this is also 1 unit, means 1 unit is equal to 5 is the, means you can take here as per your convenience. You can take here 1 unit is equal to 10 vehicles, 1 unit is equal to 5, you decide 2, you have to decide, it is your choice, okay. So that is scale, and we have to write this scale scale on the right side of a graph paper. If you see here, your right side is the graph paper's right side, and towards the right side of the graph you see here it is the scale is written on the upper corner of the what upper right corner of the graph paper. Here we have to write the scale carries half mark in your what exam inside. So scale is very important. Without scale we can't read the graph in proper way. Now from this what we are understanding, how to read the graph that I am telling to you. So first of all, if you see here here we have to count how many vehicles are there. Now if you see here, just upside given it is 1 unit is equal to 5. So 5, 10, then 15, 20, 25, 30, in this way scale is written on it. From this, how many bicycles are there? For that what we have to do, first of all we have to see the upper top of the bar graph. So if we join it here, you will notice that how much is the number, that is 30. So number of bicycles are, how many are there? Number of bicycles are 30. We can read in this way. Now second is the motorcycle. If you see here the number of motorcycles, if you count it from here, you will notice that how many are there. So motorcycles, how many are there? 25 motorcycles are there. If you see the rickshaws, then you will notice that how many rickshaws are there? 5 rickshaws are shown here. And how many bullock carts are there? The 15 bullock carts are shown in this graph. So in this way we are reading the graph. So from this only graph, I don't know question and whatever is there, just I watched this graph and I understood that this is the graph. It shows the number of vehicles and types of vehicles, okay, and how many number of vehicles are present in particular city, otherwise village. Here it is given, and its unit is 1 unit is equal to 5 vehicles. It is it is its scale, and from that I understood that how many vehicles, means this bar graph shows, means in this picture inside 30 bicycles, 25 motorcycles, 5 rickshaws and 15 bullock carts are shown. Now here what is the information given that we will see. Yesterday I told you this is x-axis and y-axis, that is important, scale is important, and this is the origin. Now here the atom about which the graph is to be drawn are taken on x-axis. Always you have to keep this thing in your mind, that is the items which about which the graph is to be drawn, means this graph is drawn for what, for the vehicles. Okay, so that we have to take in the on the x-axis. If you see here it is name of vehicles and the which atoms are there, that is bicycle, motorcycle, rickshaw and bullock cart. These are the vehicles and these vehicles are shown in the graph and it is on the x-axis. Now here the number related to which atom, number related, suppose bicycle, the number which is related to bicycle is 30. Okay, and we have to write it on the y-axis. Here it is given, the number related to which atom is shown above it by a vertical column, and this column is parallel to the y-axis. Okay, and these graphs are there. Okay, if you see these graphs are there, these graphs are parallel to which axis, that is y-axis, and the proper height according to the chosen scale, means chosen scale, that we choose the scale here, 1 unit is equal to 5 vehicles. So as per that scale we have to draw. See here they told you the number related to each atom is shown in the vertical column. The column is parallel to the y-axis and proper height according to the chosen scale. So this is the proper height. Number of vehicles are 30. So this is the proper height chosen according to the scale. Scale means what happens, we can take here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, in that way also you can choose it, no problem. Okay, but you have to take the sufficient scale, means it must fit inside our graph paper. That's why we have to choose the scale which is suitable for you. Now let us convert y-axis and proper height according to the chosen scale. Now let us convert the pictogram shown on page number 35 into bar graph. Now here it is a bar graph and pictogram on page number 35 means this is the pictogram. If you see here, this is only the pictogram that we have completed already. Then how many vehicles here, they told you 1 vehicle is equal to 5. Okay, here it is, they told you 1 vehicle is equals to how many, 5 vehicles. 1 picture is equal to 5 vehicles. So according to this, how many bicycles are there? 1, that we have completed already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 5s are 30. So here 30 bicycles are shown in this in this bar graph. By showing, you have to take the proper scale and draw the line that rectangle of this scale. Next, here how many motorcycles are there? If you see here how many vehicles are there? 5 vehicles are there. 5 5s are 25. So the 25s here motorcycles are shown in this bar graph. Next, second, rickshaws. How many rickshaws are there upside? Here it is 5, means here it is also 1 rickshaw shown. So here it is 5 only. And lastly, 3 bullock carts, means 3 5s are 15, and 15 bullock carts are shown here. Means same pictogram we converted it here into the what, bar graph. In this bar graph we have to show certain vehicles and their number, which are 5, 15, 25 and 30. Now these numbers are there. If you see this number, these are divisible by 5. Okay, means these are the, means they are all are present in the 5's table, and that's why this suitable scale is taken, that is 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, in that way they are taken. So let us take a scale of 5 vehicles for 1 big unit. So in that way the graph reading also we are understanding, we are converting it into the what, it's a bar graph, means pictorial information we can convert into the bar graph. Now here it is the practice set number 18. Just now You can see the finished graph in the picture above, means that we had seen. Now first of all, graph reading is here for us. Now as I told you, first of all I will just clear the concepts for concept to you. If you see here, question we will read at first. The bar graph shows the maximum temperature in degree Celsius. What it shows? The maximum temperature in degree Celsius in different cities on a certain day in February. February month is there. From that February month, that is, they shown the maximum temperature in which unit? That is degree Celsius. Observe the graph and answer the following question. So that is only the graph reading. Now first of all, only we will observe. We don't know questions and all, anything I don't know, and I knows this graph only. Okay, now if you see this graph, you will notice that now question I knows that temperature I have to write in the degree Celsius. So here which scale they had taken? 1 unit is equal to 5 degree Celsius, and here we have to write scale on y-axis 1 unit is equal to 5 degree Celsius. Okay, now next point is the, after that writing, we 1 unit is equal to 5, means here it is 1 unit from 0 to first dark line is there, so it is 5. Then next 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and 35, these numbers are present. Okay, so that is the scale on y-axis. And as I told you, the atom, the information of the atoms is provided inside on the x-axis. So which places are there? Here cities are there, and these cities names are here, it is given: Panchgani, Pune, Chandrapur, Matheran, Nashik. These are the places where these cities are there, and that city's temperature is providing in the different by showing these different bar graphs. Now if you see here, we will first read the graph. From this, what we are understanding, what is the temperature of Panchgani? If you see here, this is the Panchgani, and Panchgani's bar graph is this. So what is the temperature is given here? The temperature is, if you draw this line here, it is not necessary to draw the line. You just by observation also you can tell that how much is the temperature of Panchgani, that is 25. Now what is the temperature of Pune? Pune's temperature, if you see here, it is 30. Yes. Now what is the temperature of Chandrapur city? The Chandrapur city's temperature is 35 degrees Celsius. That we have to note. 35 degree Celsius. Now what is the temperature of Matheran? If you see here, the Panchgani and Matheran's temperature is same, and that is how much? 25 degree Celsius. What is the temperature of Nashik? If you see here, the temperature of Pune and Nashik is same, and it is how much? It is 30 degree Celsius. So in that way, we are understanding what is the temperature of particular cities in the month of February on certain days. Now from this information, which type of questions they are asking to us, just we will study. Okay, so they may be ask you which city shows the same temperature. So here which cities? Panchgani and Matheran. Okay, Panchgani and Matheran, and Pune and Nashik. Okay, they shows the same temperature. Okay, what is the maximum temperature in the city? So here it is, in which city shows the maximum temperature? So the name is the Chandrapur. Which cities have the less temperature? That is Panchgani and the Matheran. Now which city shows the maximum temperature 30 degrees Celsius? So which? Pune and Nashik. Means these types of question they can ask you in the from this graph. So which are given here, that we will see. What data is shown on the vertical and horizontal lines? Which data is shown is on vertical and horizontal lines? So horizontal line, the cities are shown. Okay, and vertical temperature is shown. Understand? Then next question is, which city had a highest temperature? Okay, just now I told you which city has highest temperature. The Chandrapur city has highest temperature, that is 35 degree Celsius. Which had, how much is the temperature? That is 35 degree Celsius. Which city had equal maximum temperature? Equal also we want. Question is there, equal also and maximum also temperature. Means Chandrapur we don't want to take because here only one city shows the maximum temperature. Okay, but here equal and maximum and two cities we have to find out. So maximum which cities, which two cities have the same temperature? Panchgani and Mathiran. Another Pune and Nashik. From this, which city shows the maximum temperature? Yes, correct. Which cities? That is Pune and Nashik. So here what will come? Pune and Nashik for the third question. Now fourth question. Which city had a maximum temperature of 30 degree Celsius? So yes, 30 degree Celsius. Just see here. If you see here, you will notice that 30 degree Celsius is Pune's and 30 degree Celsius is Nashik. Means this is the temperature of Pune and Nashik, and it is how much? 30 degree Celsius. What is the difference between the maximum temperature of Panchgani and Chandrapur? Okay, so first of all we have to find out the temperature of Chandrapur. So what is the temperature of Chandrapur? Chandrapur's temperature is 35 degree Celsius. How much it is there? 35 degree Celsius. And what is the temperature of the which city they are asking to us? Panchgani. What is the temperature of Panchgani? That is 25 degree Celsius. So what is the difference they are asking to us? So if you want to find out the difference between them, what we have to do? Yes, correct. We have to do the subtraction. So how much is this temperature? The temperature is, so the temperature just now I told you 35 minus 25. This here 35 and here it is 25. 35 minus 25 is equals to, the temperature is how much? 10. Difference between the temperature is how much it is there? That is 10 degree Celsius. Okay, how much is the temperature? The 10 difference. What is the difference between the maximum temperature of Panchgani and Chandrapur? And you have to write the answer in the full sentence. The difference between the maximum temperature of Panchgani and Chandrapur is 10 degree Celsius. So in that way we have to read the bar graphs. So first of all you have to write all the questions properly. First draw this graph on graph paper, and from this graph you just note down this question. Suppose this is your notebook. Inside here the page, it shows the bar graph. Okay, suppose this is only your page. So one side bar graph is there, one side empty pages are there. Here lines are given in your notebook. So on that lines you have to write the question and its answer and send me on my personal number. So whenever you are drawing the bar graph, the most important things are there. We have to steps. That is, first of all we have to write the x-axis, then we have to write the y-axis. Here it is origin, which item we are you want to take on the x-axis, that we have to note here downside, and that each atom's name we have to write above the that each bar graph. And scale is important. Scale you have to take by your own. Okay, and according to scale just note down the numbers here, and after giving the number you just plot the graph. So that is the important things whenever we have to take care. See whenever we are plotting the graph. So today we'll stop here only, and all of you just note down, complete this question, exercise number 18, and send me on my personal number. Okay, and one more thing is that use the sharp pencil and the sharp pencil for plotting this, otherwise it becomes dull, it is not looking properly. Okay, so today we will stop here only. All of you completed, and tomorrow we will see the drawing bar graph, how to draw the bar graph. We will see in our next lecture. Okay, thank you and have a good day.